Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so we want to take a few minutes to shout out, the 16-year-old kid by the name of Dennis Barnes. He's a senior at International High School of New Orleans. Shout out to everybody in New Orleans. Dennis Scott set a new national record by receiving offers from 125 colleges and universities totaling more than $9 million. Right, Brett? Congratulations to him.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. My screen is
that $9 million is set Dennis up to break a Guinness Book of World Records on scholarship money received, and the last record was set by another Louisiana high school student, Normandy Cormier? Yeah, Cormier, who attended the historically black Xavier University and is now competing for her master's degree at LSU. But Dennis is not finished yet. His goal is $10 million by the end of the month. So here's what he had to say about his achievement.
I've been devoted to trying to get my schoolwork done and get good grades always, of course, like the average child. It's not normal. I know it's not, of course. I started at some place. I guess there's a starting point for everything. I started and didn't realize where I was going. But as I realized the path I was heading down, like I said, I rolled my momentum, and then I ended up farther than I even would have ever thought I would have been.
Dennis is a National Honor Society president who is fluent in Spanish, has a near-perfect grade point average, and is getting dual college credit at Southern University at New Orleans. Congratulations, Big D-Dog.
Now, Special K, you said that, y'all got to talking about this at the barbershop. What was the conversation?
Well, the conversation was about whether or not a college education or a college degree is valuable still in 2023, because you got a lot of entrepreneurs out there. You got a lot of people making money on social media. You got a lot of people making money in entertainment, different kind of ways. And the conversation was that, are we pushing kids to go to college and it's not really paying off for them? But I did a little independent research. I found that, according to Forbes, 84% of the 400 wealthiest individuals in the world got at minimum a bachelor's degree.
Wait a minute, say that again.
84% of the wealthiest individuals in the world, not including people who inherited their money,
right?
But they do have a bachelor's degree, and almost 9 out of 10 millionaires are college grads, and 1 out of 2 have a doctorate level degree. So I think what it is it's not that the college degree is worthless,
right?
But I think that people you have to have the degrees in the right fields. I think a lot of people go to college and don't know what they want to study.
All right, let's go to the phones right quick. Good morning.
I think that that's a personal situation for the individual themselves. A lot of people will go to college just because they know they'll be the first one in their family to go to and possibly graduate from college. So it's an accomplishment not just for them, but for their family themselves. And I think that they have to look at their lives. If you have an idea, entrepreneurship may be the way to go. It's a lot of people that's successful that have never went to college. And there's people that have gone to college that are out here working 9 to 5 jobs that's not even doing what they went to college for.
Right.
All right, so Maria, you went to FAM. What are your thoughts?
Well, I agree. These days, you can go
Speak up
online
a
and
bit
take
for
a
me.
course. Yeah, you can take a course online and pay maybe about $1,500, and you can get the knowledge to make 6 figures. But the thing that I got in college, Ricky, was more like resilience and tenacity. It's like life skills, becoming an adult. There were just so many moments during my time at FAMU that were so memorable to me that shaped me as a woman outside of academics.
And John Lyon, you graduated also from an HBCU. What school?
Yeah, man. I went to Savannah State and also Georgia Tech, and I'm studying civil engineering and also building construction. So I think it's all about what you major in. You got to make sure that you major in the right things, like whether it be engineering, in the medical field, if you want to go into law. Those degrees will make you a lot of money, but
right.
If you go into like social...
Now, what was your major?
Civil engineering and also building construction.
Did you hear this?
Civil engineering.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
And you damn...
What's a civil engineer?
You went and then you left Savannah State and went to Georgia Tech.
Yeah, because I had a 3.8 at Savannah State, and then I transferred to Georgia Tech. So that's what brought me to Atlanta.
Boy, why do I feel dumb as hell?
Them tech schools.
Brett.
Me too. Don't say nothing.
I ain't even been on a college campus.
Yeah, well,
till my daughter graduated from college. That's the first time I've been on a college campus.
Okay. So what about the student loans, Jalaine, Maria? I need y'all to. Okay. So looking at where you are now, Maria, if you would not have went, what was your major at FAM?
Public relations, but I was at the radio station. Shout out to 90.5, the Flavor Station. But I also have an MBA in marketing and supply chain management. So I went across the street to Florida State and got my master's there. But I left with $72,000 in student loans.
That's what I want to talk about. And what about your daughter, Special K?
She's still paying it off, and it damaged her credit. It took her almost 10 years to get her credit back right.
And Barack and Michelle Obama, before 4 years before he became president, had just paid off his him and Michelle's student loan.
But I think if you go to school in state, you should be all right, because in state and out of state is two totally different things. So my loans was like $120,000 when I left Georgia Tech.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I was out. I came straight from the Virgin Islands to the state, so I was out of state. But if you in state, you should be out, leave with like $30,000, $40,000. You could pay that off, man.
Yeah, it depends on what you want to do, because college ain't for everybody. You know,
I agree with that.
You know, but with technology, social media, Maria just mentioned, man, you can go to YouTube and you can watch how to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
and you can purchase different type of packages from people that are teaching you how to do certain things to make money, and that's your investment into yourself. So it just depends on what you want to do.
Now, I'm hearing y'all saying all this, and now college may not be for everybody, but now I have my bachelor's in business management. And yes, I had from Northwood University, honey, in Cedar Hill, Texas. Yes. And not just that, though, honey.
They got a football team.
Don't even try it.
No, they don't.
But anyway, but the thing is, though, y'all talking about these student loans. If you got the student loan, you got to pay it down back. They garnished my wages. They took my checks.
When we started at the radio
yes,
station?
they took my checks because
how much you owe?
I owed them $52,000.
Are you serious?
Yes, and they garnished my wages because you don't pay them back on damn time.
Have you paid it all off?
Yes, honey, I'm done, honey. Your ex human resource person signed the paper. Let them know my and let them know that I was working here. They send the papers to your job, and how much they took out your check every? They was taking out at least about $600 a damn pay period.
Are you serious?
Yes, but I had to pay it back. So
what school was that again?
So what is your argument? You go to college and
my argument is, honey, y'all don't discourage not going to college. Honey. I went to college. After I finished broadcasting school, I went straight on to college because I knew I was black and had an alternative lifestyle. So I knew I had to have some damn something to back me, because y'all telling people not like you said, not to go to college. We are not, all those people Special K named was not all black people. I'm sure they were all white. They got those degrees and they got that money. We ain't going to get the same dumb money like your counterpart.
You didn't get a job in your major because after the job interview, you did a split.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the call.
Go to the damn call.
Job.
Yeah, you can't say thank you for the job interview and then point your toe into the ceiling and do a split. That's why you didn't get that damn job. You could have got hired. Brad, I'm sorry.
Who's the caller?
Brad, stop. Brad. Brad. Yeah, you don't want to show him your skill set.
Oh, honey, I went to Northwood, boo. Google her.
And then he cocked his leg up and pointed his church shoe dead to the ceiling with them damn toes pointed. And then he dropped down and did a split and said, thank you for the interview. Hell no, they didn't hire you.
Nah, yes, they did, baby. Look where I'm at.
But you hired him, Ricky. You hired him.
He didn't do no damn thing. Hold on. Let's get something straight. I hired him because Steve Harvey Steve Harvey, he came from Steve Harvey morning show, and Steve didn't want him. Steve didn't want him. He said, hey, here goes somebody I think that'll do good on your show. Just give him a chance.
And
is that true?
That's the truth, but that's all right,
Steve
baby.
Harvey, you was Drew on Steve Harvey's show.
I was Drew. And in the words of Whoopi Goldberg, I may be black and ugly, but I'm sitting right here with you.
Let's go to the phones, 866-9-RICK-EY. Good morning.
So my name is Nicole, and I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I do believe college is overrated. I'm not knocking no one who desires to go. I went, I got it, but financially, it's just not worth it.
Well, my name is Tina, and I'm from Aiken, South Carolina, and my views on going to college are that college is necessary for high-end degrees such as in the medical field, engineering, but these days students can make more money doing a CATE program in high school and continuing their education at a technical school, getting certificates, going into fields such as plumbing, cosmetology, anything that's in a CATE program, and they can make much more money. Cyber, they can make so much more money. I teach school, and these kids are coming out making double what I make.